Right. Alright. Give me a second.
You press the...
Yeah, that's why I'm not a musician. Oh, okay. Alright, so. Alright, thank you very much. I like Merdekarya, you know. If I could do stand-up comedy anyplace else, I would have to thank the pengurusi majlis and whatnot. So yeah, it's cool over here. So anyway, like Brian said, I'm a first-time stand-up comedian, if you will. And just like anyone of my generation, the first thing I did for coming up here, I Googled for stuff. I mean, not for jokes. I mean, I got my own, but I Googled for like hints or tips or tricks on how to do stand-up comedy. I don't know why the internet, I thought the internet could help me. But yeah, none of those tips, none of them I could really use. Although there was one hint that kind of stuck in my mind. It said, always tell the jokes as if they happen to you. Like in first person, because that makes it funnier for some reason. But you know, some jokes you can just tell that this guy is making it up. Which is too bad, because I want to do something space related, you know. But I'm not an astronaut. Because you don't know how bad I want to tell a joke like, you know, I used to be a space pirate. Because you cannot be a politician up there. Because out there, oxygen is valuable. You know, but you know, I can't use that, so let's just stick to Earth-related stuff. Alright. So any Game of Thrones fans in the house? Right? Fantastic series, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone. I'm not going to spoil anything, don't worry. I just want to talk about this one scene, very early on in the third season, where a guy cut another man's nipple off. And the guy doing the cutting said, "Men don't need nipples." I was like, hell yeah, man. That's what I've been saying for so long. Because really, I cannot figure out. Growing up, I was a very curious kid. Every now and then, I would look down and wonder, what are these guys for? There's nothing. If anything, it's like a weakness. Don't you think so? Because everybody have that one asshole friend who would come up to you, walk up to you, pinch your nipple, and ask you to sing Garaku. Right? And you would have no choice. You have to do it. It's like, Garaku, Tana Tuba. I'm singing it, man. I'm singing it. But yeah, it's like a weakness. Don't you agree? Yeah. It's like an extra pair of balls on your chest, where people can take advantage of you. And when you get older, it's gonna dangle and it's gonna look like your balls too. Ladies, you're lucky you never have to experience that. But really, it's like, and the way they receive pain too. You know, nipples and your balls, guys, the way they receive pain, it's kind of the same, don't you think? It's like the pain is not immediate. Like somebody could come up to you, smack you in the balls, or scratch your nipple. You'd be like, hey, what do you do? Oh, dude, man. Damn, that's not cool. So yeah, before I knew it, that episode of Game of Thrones was over, and I didn't get anything out of it, so I had to rewatch it. You know, speaking of asshole friends, you know, we have a lot of interesting conversations together back in the day. Like, there was this one time we talked about time travel and what we would do if we could go back in time and talk to someone, like a historical figure, right? And they had all these names like Hitler and Gandhi and who else? Mahathir perhaps? Oh, no, he's still around. Honest mistake, I didn't plan that. Don't go to my face, okay. But the guys that I want to talk to are really random, everyday people, you know? Like the first guy to milk a cow or a goat. I would love to sneak up on that guy and ask, pinch his nipple and ask, dude, explain yourself, what are you doing, man? And he'd be like that, oh man, don't judge me, man, don't judge me. I miss my mom. So yeah, that's the story of me and my asshole friends. And understandably, things will get pretty heated sometimes. You know, we would get into arguments, And every time I would win an argument, I would get a little cocky, a little arrogant. Like I beat these guys. And then there was this one guy who would always snap at me and say, "Dude, man, come on, get off your high horse." I was like, what does that mean? It's like I started to wonder, what would a horse get high on? Like you lead? Right? Like grazing. Basically anything. What would make a horse go from to you know? Alright, so that's all the time I have today. You guys have been great. Thank you.
Mamu Vies.